So thanks to Bookstore for this. I'm going to talk and read selections from El Monstruo, Red Redemption in Mexico City. Let me begin with a totally silly poem. I've been writing a lot of poems about my neighborhood. And I don't know, this is kind of a thing I just decided, well, I write poems about everything else, what about my neighborhood? So we have there's a pedestrian passageway a couple of blocks away from me. I live in the Centro Histórico in Ciudad de Mexico, on the corner of Isabela Católica Street and República del Salvador, in an old creepy hotel where I've lived for 24 years. And right by there's this pedestrian walkway. It's called Gante Alley or Gante Street. There's always a lot of busters there. And recently there's been just a plague, well, I don't know, of living statues. You know? 4 kids that paint themselves up and stand on the street and collect coins, you know. And it's kind of like an endless display. This poem is called Pinche Chilangos. The living statues on Gante Street dispute their condition. A short gentleman, all varnished in copper paint, pounds away on a gilded typewriter. He waves off a tall figure in a white shroud who offers to write the names of the gawkers in Hebrew upon their foreheads. Each claims the same space, gesticulating obscenely at the other to the cheers of the onlookers. Suddenly, the copper man plows head first into the shroud and they both square up to fight. The crowd grows raucous, shouting encouragement to their favorite statue. Whole families take sides in this crazy melee, and when the tip jar spills over, the niños de la calle wrestle for the spinning coins. 2 lady cops survey the free-for-all with ultimate bemusement. Pinche chilangos, one giggles. Pinche chilangos, giggles, the other. What is this word? What does this mean, chilangos? Chilangos, the derivation of this word is dubious. It is supposed to be Ichachitlan. It's supposed to derive from Ichachitlan, which was the Mexica or Aztec word for the entire American continent, although they didn't seem to know where all of America was. Other derivations tie it to a particular kind of chili that grew in the Valley of Mexico, and with this kind of Nahuatl place name, Ango. But Chilangos, pretty much all over the country, it's a disparaging term for people that live in Mexico City. And but you know, being that we're from Mexico City and we disparage the city better than anybody else, you know, we are very proud to be called Chilangos, you know, and mostly Pinche Chilangos, you know, damn Chilangos, you know. So that's essentially where that comes from. And before I begin to read from the book, because I think it's best to let the book do the talking, I want to say that I'm eternally indebted to several people here, and one in particular who has been the editor of my last 10 books, and that's Elizabeth Bell. And she has been really one of the guiding spirits behind this book. This book would have never have gotten done without her incredible help in providing the glossary and checking the names and doing all the things that I never do. I'm just totally irresponsible. I just write this stuff down. Okay. I'm going to read a bit from the book and then maybe discuss it, and maybe I should get one.